Hey, what's going on? Hope you're enjoying the training so far. Right now, like the other days before, we are discussing, or I'm giving a training in regards to the 7-step system to win in life and succeed at home, no matter where you are at right now, and how to make it happen. Right? I'm Klaus van Oosterhout, and today I am discussing with you the 7-step win in life quest. And we're going to talk about step 3, which is the vision, the dreams. Right? So in step 1, we talked about formulating your eulogy, writing out your eulogy, formulating your legacy and how you want to be remembered after you've passed on, from living the best life possible on this planet. Then we talked about step 2. We talked about your purpose, your why, and I shared with you how to discover this. So if you haven't done that yet, make sure to check those out before. They're on my profiles, my websites, and make sure you look for those videos and check them out first, right? So from that, we're going to take a step a little closer, and now we're going to write out our vision, our dreams. What do we really want, right? Now, when I talk about visions, with other people, I always and absolutely always think about Arnold Schwarzenegger. And the reason for that is that I love listening to motivational videos on YouTube all the time, especially in the morning when you're most impressionable. That's the best moment to listen to their stuff. And I'm actually trying to do that with my kids, so you know, they get impressed as well. They get just filled with all this stuff because I want them to pick up all this stuff and to live a life with purpose, to live a life according to their visions sooner than that I did, right? So Arnold Schwarzenegger says in one of those videos, not having a vision is like being a captain on an amazing cruise ship without a destination, right? And when I listen to that, I think of, okay, so we are that amazing cruise ship, right? Our body is our vessel, right? However, most of us are just cruising through life. We just don't have that destination. We don't have clarity of what is it that I actually want, absolutely want out of this life. What makes me really feel good? What makes me excited? What if I have this? What if I had that? And once we do, there's another step that comes in as well. We are afraid to think really big because we believe we won't be able to get it. Oh yeah, that person can, but that's because da 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 da, right? The thing, however, is we absolutely can't, right? And that's why we have the 7-step life quest, right? The 7-step win in life quest, apologies. So all of this I'm sharing with you, and we're going to go in deep on how to actually formulate your vision. Now, you can do it any way you want. Just pick out the most important areas in your life, right? We're going to talk about wealth, health, your environment, your relationship, of course, with your significant other, your relationship with your kids. We can think about what else? Your creativity. We can think about your skills, your business, of course, and then there's many things. I work in regards to 13 different areas. However, it's great to just start with the simple 6, right? So simple 6. Meaning relationships, meaning wealth, health, meaning your business, meaning your spiritual life. So all of those are meant to give you a standard, a basic, a beginning to really think of, okay, what is it that I want out of my life within those areas? Doesn't matter. I think I just said 5 instead of 6, but it doesn't matter how many areas you pick. Just pick the areas right now that are most important to you, right? As I said, I work with 13, but from those 13, I always focus on just a few, because you got to look at which areas. If you pick out one area, for example, which is the one that will elevate you most, and that's the one you must be focusing on the most. For example, in 2020, me right now, I'm mostly focused on health and my relationships, because I know that if those are on point or even better, and I can elevate those, everything else around me, all those other 11 areas, they will elevate automatically with it, right? So if I'm healthy, I have more energy, I feel stronger, right? That will help me be more energetic when I'm live in regards to my business, or when I have my coaching calls, right? Or when my relationship is great and having a great time spending with my kids, spending with my significant other, with my wife, right? Now I feel great, and that won't hold me back. I feel supported by my wife when I train, take time right now, right? It's 7:30 p.m. here. I can't, I chose to do this instead of spending time with my kids, but I know that she supports me, she loves me, and everything is good. That is really important, and that helps me elevate everything else. So I hope that makes sense. Now, I can't stress this enough. This is one of the most important things you can ever do for your life, for you and for those loved ones around you, right? So it is of the utmost importance that you pick out a day and a time, and I recommend pick out a lot of time, like allocate like 4 hours, maybe even 8 hours, and you sit by yourself, concentrated, make sure the family knows, so the wife doesn't keep coming in, or the kids don't keep coming in and distracting you. No, you got to be fully focused and work on what is it exactly that you want, like ultimately, like dream wise, from your life, right? So make sure you do that before anything else. Then I gotta say, when I started doing this, I did everything on my Google Drive. I love Google Drive. It's a great way for me to share with others, and that's it's important for me to do it that way, so I can easily share it. Especially when I was having my business together with my mom, it was easy for us to share it that way. So I was doing that first, and the reason why I started writing with pen and paper was because I understood from somebody saying, like, look, pen and paper, doing stuff with pen and paper is a lot better for you. It's just better for your brain, and it helps you to, it slows you down, and it helps you to just, when they used to carve it in stone, it becomes more carved in stone. It becomes more real, right? So I highly recommend, when you start out writing your visions for all those areas in life that are most important to you, make sure you start off taking a piece of paper, taking that pen, and writing it all out. And then I highly recommend that after that, you put it in a Google Drive document, so you can share that easily with other people that you want to share it with, right? Now, it becomes really powerful when you know this, right? When you know your vision, what is going to happen is that certain things are going to come on your path, right? Things that you never thought about before, all of a sudden now they present themselves, right? Things like, we get a lot of stuff shown to us, a lot of marketing. Everybody's trying to show, oh, this program is great, that program is great. And so, because you're really focused and you know what you want through your vision, now it's like, okay, that's great. However, that's not part of my vision. So even though I'm really excited about it, I know I don't need that right now. I need to focus on this. A vision really helps with that. So once you have your vision out, now here's two things that you must do to make sure that you keep making that vision, to make that vision a reality, right? So here's the first thing. So every single morning, what I do is I take 5 minutes to meditate, 5 minutes to do my affirmations, and 5 minutes to visualize, right? So those 5 minutes to visualize, those are the 5 minutes that I pick out one area of those 13, and I really look deeply and detailed on how it looks like. And it makes me feel fantastic. Now, here's the thing. The brain at a certain point doesn't know what is real or what is not. So because that's the case, and I just keep showing it detailed pictures of how my visions and dreams look like, my subconscious is going to make sure that this is going to happen. And I will see all those things in life that will aid me to make it happen. Right? I pick up on a connection all of a sudden with somebody, or a conversation, or indeed some program that comes on, I'm like, wow, this is exactly what I need to, make my visions a reality. So that's one. And then two, every single evening. So I highly recommend, once you got that all written out, every single evening, right before you go to sleep, when you're in bed, you take those pieces of papers, right? And you read everything you got written out. And you make sure to have a pen. Because when you start thinking about your vision, you're thinking from a limited cap, right? We have limitations. So once you start thinking about that vision and you really try to stretch yourself as far as possible, once you're working on this, that stretch, it's going to go bigger, right? So you're going to come up with new great ideas of things, how you want your life to look like, things that you would like to have, or things how you want them to work, etc. So from that, it is important that you have that pen and paper ready. So now you can add some things. Like the other day, I know what kind of house I want. It's going to be absolutely beautiful. And the other day I was thinking like, wait a minute. When we were in Florida for a course, for an event, they had a swimming pool outside, a heated swimming pool, and I loved it. So I definitely want that, right? But then I was thinking, how do I want that swimming pool to be heated? And I was thinking, you know what? I'm also, I got a big heart about the environment. It's very important for me. So I want solar panels, right? Now that might seem like a crazy detail, but it is that detail that makes it more real. So I wrote it out like, oh yeah, I also want solar panels, right? And I want somebody to take care of the swimming pool and the garden. I don't want to do that myself, right? So I also see like a gardener, and the gardener is also cleaning the pool, etc. Right? So I hope that makes sense. So let me drink a quick water. Hey Richard, glad you're here, buddy. Thanks for joining. We're going to go right in. So for all of you that don't know me, my name is Klaas van Oosterhout, and I am your personal success coach. And I have made it my business to help you win in life and succeed at home. Now, I do this through personalized and tailored coaching, intimate mentorship, and collaborative accountability. The Become a Fearless Father award-winning coaching programs, events, mastermind courses, books, and podcasts have helped thousands and thousands of men in over 13 countries find significance in the home and the workplace. The Become a Sorry, give me 1 second. So over 150 thought leaders have been interviewed on my broadcasts, and I've been recognized as a world changer by amazing leaders such as Russell Brunson of ClickFunnels, Steve Larsen of Offermind, Nidhi Sobo of I'm Not You, Antonio Centeno of Real Men, Real Style, and Aaron Walker of You from the Top. I've dedicated my life to helping men become a fearless father. Fearless fathers take massive and bold action to launch their dreams, progress 7 times faster than the average person, and accelerate their self-worth to show up as the man they've always desired to be for themselves, their significant other, and their kids. But it hasn't always been this way. In my early years, I succeeded at everything I put my mind to. I founded the soccer program at Western Carolina University, and I coached semi-professional teams in both the Netherlands and in the United States. After marrying the love of my life, my entrepreneurial dreams came true when I opened my Muay Thai Academy. And on paper, everything appeared perfect. But in reality, I was falling apart. In the blink of an eye, I lost everything. The gym closed, my money evaporated, and my dignity shattered. At 36 years old, my world collapsed around me, causing me to lose my sense of self-worth, my dreams, my winning mindset, and most importantly, my identity. The future wasn't just bleak, it appeared hopeless. As I stared into the abyss, literally crying, I held on to the one thing that gave me hope and that kept me sane. That was my son. I simply needed to pay the bills, so I temporarily left my dream of being an entrepreneur and got a job. For the next several years, I coasted through life. It was as if I had turned into a zombie dad. I was simply going through the motions of getting up early, commuting an hour to work, putting in my 8 hours, and then commuting back home again. I was a robot. I hardly saw my children, lost the connection with my wife, and I became out of shape. You know what? Scratch that. I actually became fat. I was tired, I lacked sense of direction, and I was really disgusted with myself. And then I discovered something that would change the trajectory of my life. I discovered I already possessed everything I needed to be successful. I didn't need anything else. I simply wasn't plugging in to my superpower. The struggle of the present nearly cost me the dream of my future. My years of experience had helped me develop skill sets that were literally sitting dormant in my life. I had learned how to coach. I learned how to motivate. I learned how to make complex things simple. I learned how to stop losing streaks. So why wasn't I doing this in my own life? And better yet, why wasn't I helping others to do this in their life? I lost discipline and focus until the day I didn't. As I sat literally feeling sorry for myself, my intuition reminded me of a universal principle I used to rescue my life, and I've used to rescue the life of hundreds of men around the world. It takes discipline, a game plan, in course corrections, and sustained consistency to make a comeback. That's discipline, a game plan, in course corrections, sustained consistency. This is the exact formula you need to win in life and succeed at home. Men are men. We are protectors and providers. Our strength and ego cause us to put up a facade that everything is going fine in life. But in reality, you're probably spiraling out of control like I was. Chances are you're not completely satisfied with your life either. The significance you long for is absent. You have no one to talk to. And if you do, chances are they are simply an ear and not a coach who can help you implement a life-altering formula. They probably can help you get your manhood back, where you are leading a home that is healthy and leaving a legacy of greatness for your kids. In other words, you must become a fearless father. So, let me ask you 3 questions. How many of you are ready to create a life that you can live with no regrets? How many of you, if I can show you a game plan that allows you to live your best life right now, how many of you would want to start on that game plan sooner than later? And how many of you, with everyone watching this video, if I can only work with one of you and I can show you this pathway, grab you by the hand, accelerate your progress, keep you from making the same huge mistakes that I've made, and help you design the life you were help you design the life where you win, how many of you would want to be that one person that I would work with? Great. So let me introduce you to the Become a Fearless Father Academy. It's a live, interactive 7-day coaching program designed to make sure you gain your clear sense of direction in life. Build the confidence to take massive action and create the relationship you have always dreamed of with yourself, your significant other, and your kids. However, before I go into more details about this program, let me tell you who the Become a Fearless Father Academy is for. So it's for those that are ready to make a huge impact in this world. It's for those that want to take action daily and face their biggest fears head on. And it's for those that are willing to put in the work, celebrate the wins, and then do it all over again. And let me also tell you who this is not for. It's not for those that are only thinking about themselves. It is not for those that feel the comfort zone is the place to be. And it is definitely not for those that are looking for a magic pill or a quick fix. So I want to explain you exactly what do you get when you sign up for the Become a Fearless Father Academy. Now let me real quick do that by sharing you this presentation. So what are you going to get? Now, first of all, what we've done is we've set up 7 coaching sessions live with me, where we will go over your, how to create your legacy, how to write out your legacy, how to write out your legacy and how you can create that. And we work on, we're going to find out what your purpose in life is. We're going to discuss that. Then we work on your visions, which I've discussed in this video. After that, we're going to find out who you must truly become to make those visions a reality. After that, we're going to decide or really look deep into where are you at right now, so we know exactly what actions you must take. From that, we're going to work very detailed on planning. So we're going to teach you how to plan your year, how to plan your 90 days, how to plan your 30 days, how you plan your each week out, and how to analyze this so you can make progress every single time and again. Now, last and definitely not least, we're going to make sure that you will be taking massive action daily. Yes, I said daily. So, as I said, we're going to do this with the Become a Fearless Father Academy, live coaching with me, 7 sessions with a value of $1,997. So we were thinking, okay, what is it that what else can we make sure that, it's going to absolutely help you guys? So we have designed a beautiful and easy to use membership portal. Reason, we want to make sure that if you can't join us live, that you can still follow all the steps in order through this membership portal, valued at $997. Now, we kept thinking, okay, we got to make sure that this is becoming the most life-changing quest you have ever taken in your life. So the next thing that we did was we made sure that we added some Fearless Father coaching. This Fearless Father coaching means that we actually going to help you find your purpose. We're going to establish your purpose and write it out for you and coach you on it one-on-one. So it'll be either with me or one of my team members, and we will guide you through the process to find your why. So besides that, we also want to make sure that after you went through all the steps and you've done all the assignments, that you have somebody to go over all of those assignments with you and make sure that you are set up the perfect way to just move forward from that moment on. So you will get another one-on-one coaching session with either myself or one of my team members. And all of this is called the Fearless Father Coaching, valued at $1,997. And we're not done. We kept thinking, we kept brainstorming, like, what else is it that we can do? And I was thinking, well, I remember a lot of times when I was doing these assignments or these courses, programs, whatever you want to call it, events, right? You're going to get stuck. You don't understand something, or you're not sure if you're thinking the right thing, or if you're thinking big enough, right? As I mentioned, vision, you got to think really big. You're struggling with that. You're going to come across a lot of challenges because this is something you might not have done before. So I told my team, I said, look, once somebody gets in on the Become a Fearless Father Academy, we must make sure that we can help them like that. So please, give them my mobile phone number, and that way through Voxer, they have immediate access, and I will only be one button away. So now if you're stuck, if you have a question, if you don't understand something, it's just a button and you can talk real quick, or you can type something real quick, send it to me, and I can get back to you right away. So direct access to me, valued at $1,997. We were still thinking, what else can we do to make sure that this is going to be life-changing? What is it? Well, it's very simple. What you need is the tools and resources, templates, and all those things that I'm using every single day to make sure that I make huge progress. And we're going to share that with you. So we put all of this in our tools and resources vault for a value of $997. And all of this is going to be, of course, put in the membership portal, and that gives you straight access, and you can download them and you can use them whenever you want. Now, that said, there's one thing that has changed my life, and that is my environment, right? I was always stuck around people that were just coasting through life and was happy to that, and good for them, but I just never felt comfortable. But I didn't find anybody that could help me. I was doing it different until the day, of course, that I did. And then everything started changing. So I really started changing my environment. And now I have a group, right? A wolf pack, or whatever you want to call it, where like-minded guys, we sit together, we talk, we motivate each other, we help each other, we cheer each other on, right? And that is something it's a game changer for me, and I want to give that to you as well. So what we've done is we've also set up a private VIP group with like-minded entrepreneur dads in there that are just, looking for that connection and making sure that we can help you and help each other, motivate each other, share inspiring stories, etc. Valued at $997, making it a total value of $8,982. So the experts have actually encouraged me to start charging $1,997 for this amazing program. So before I show you what I'm actually going to charge, right, let me ask you this question. What if all this quest did was finally give you your purpose in life? Would that be worth it? And what if all this quest did was give you the clarity and confidence needed to know how to win in life and succeed at home? Would that be worth it? And what if all this quest did was help you have the relationship with yourself, your significant other, and your kids that you've always wanted? Would that be worth it? And I truly hope the answer is yes. So here's the deal. The Become a Fearless Father Academy will be the Become a Fearless Father Academy will be charged $997 to the general public later this year. However, if you start right now, you can get access to this program for $497. Now, one of the things that made the biggest change in my life when I started doing all of this. So when I started going through these 7 steps, and then I'm going to teach to you in the Become a Fearless Father Academy live coaching, I, of course, have my own membership portal. Then, of course, I had the possibility to coach with others. I had the possibility to have Steve Schledetsky, who is the right-hand man of Simon Sinek, who wrote the book Start With Why. And he helped me to find my why and helped me to now be able to help others find their why, right? So we're going to be doing that in Fearless Father Coaching. Then, of course, direct access. I know how important it is to have direct access right away. Then the tools and resources, of course, those that I use every single day to make it all happen. And to get a private group, so create an environment that I have. And I want to share that because it's hugely important to have, those like-minded people in your life. Now, one of the most important things that I had throughout all these things was energy, right? I noticed that your health, your energy, your strength is very important. It works for your mind, right? It gives you that clarity. It's so important. So I have a personal health coach. His name is Arn Alleman, and the dude's a beast. He absolutely knows what he's talking about. He's been helping me raise my game and do things that I thought I wouldn't be able to do with my kids anymore because of few injuries that I have. I have a problem with my shoulder and I have a trapped nerve in my foot. I thought I would never be able to run after my kids and play soccer with them. And I thought I'd never be able to, do crazy things, put them on my shoulders and stuff like that. Thanks to him, now I can. And I'm playing soccer. Unfortunately, right now, of course, coronavirus, we're all locked in our house. Here in Spain, we're locked out. I can't. But before that, we were also we always play in the park. We always play soccer, running around. I put them on my shoulders every morning and all that stuff. And it has just changed my life. So I was asking him, like, dude, I'm about to launch the Become a Fearless Father Academy. And he knows this because he's been through this, right? And I'm like, I would love these guys to have the opportunity while going through this to also have a plan to improve their health, to improve their energy level, right? Well, is there something that you can do? He said, yeah, absolutely. So what he did was he gave us the opportunity, he gave you the opportunity to also set up a strategy call with him and for another value of $997, making this a total value of $9,979. Now, let me make sure that I take all the risk off the table, right? We have helped so many men win in life already that I am confident is going to work for you. So I'm so confident, and my whole team is so confident, that if you don't like the quest and don't think it can help you, simply let me know. And before the quest is over, we'll give you your money back. Even if it's on day 7 at 11 hours, 59 p.m. So again, what you're going to get the amazing live coaching sessions in Become a Fearless Father Academy with me for 7 sessions. You're going to have the membership portal. You're going to have the Fearless Father coaching. You're going to have the direct access, the tools and resources, the private VIP group, and as a bonus, a strategy goal with my health coach, Arn Alleman, with a total value of $9,979 for just $497 if you sign up. So get started right now. I'll put the link in the comment section in a second, but here's the link already. It's becomeafearlessfather.com/academy. Check it out, and I'm looking forward to seeing you there. Thank you for your time. I appreciate it. I hope this was valuable for you, and I'll talk to you very soon. Take care. Bye-bye.